Welcome back, everybody. Stephanie Yow comes up from Jackson. She is a registered dietitian with the Southeast Dairy Association. Thank you so very much.
Yes,
You're here to talk about feeding your brain. But when we
right.
talked, I said, please take a look and analyze what it is that we eat on a regular basis and tell us what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong. We'll start with, why don't you start with me?
Okay.
This is what I typically bring.
All right.
Now, I make a smoothie. It's filled with, this is going to gross a lot of people out, I know. It's ginger, there's beets in it, there is, what else do I have in it? Kale, I got some protein powder in it, berries in it, I put a little bit of banana in it, bunch of stuff. This is obviously good.
That is good. You've got a lot of fruits and vegetables in there that are going to be dark in color. So the darker your fruit and vegetable, the more nutrients it's going to have. So that's just kind of a good, easy rule of thumb to use. You've also got a source of protein. That's great for starting your day as well.
Okay. And then also to eat, this is going to gross some people out also, but I get an avocado, as you guys both know. I get an avocado, I put some habanero in it, I put some nuts in it, I've got some sunflower seeds, raw sunflower seeds, and today I put some walnuts in it. I know you love walnuts.
I do, and we're going to talk about walnuts in just a second as a healthy brain food, but you've also got some great sources of healthy fats from your avocado in there, and you're going to have a source of fiber from those nuts as well.
Nice.
So this is something that's going to stick with you, you know, to get you through the morning and into lunch.
So as we get older especially, this is, I'm starting to learn, because I always didn't do this.
Right.
So at this point, I'm thinking, I'm doing okay, right?
You're doing okay. That looks pretty good. All right, Renae.
Okay, so I've got a smoothie, but my smoothie does not have the dark berries that you had mentioned. I think there's sweet potatoes, mango, and pineapple in this smoothie.
And those fruits and vegetables also have a lot of nutrients in them as well. So don't just think it has to be super dark, but you're also getting nutrients in there.
Okay. Well, I have Rotel and tortilla chips.
Okay.
And I have a protein bar and zucchini noodles and tomato slices and a half-eaten piece of catfish that I got hungry while fixing this morning. So I think I did bad with the fried fish.
The fried fish, if it were grilled or baked, that would be a better option, because you know when we fry in fat or oil, then you're going to add calories to that dish.
Correct.
So, but the catfish is a good source of lean protein. Just use a different cooking method.
Okay, good deal.
All right, let's go to Sir Isaac. Isaac, come on in here.
All right, Isaac.
Come on. Oh, I'll just go.
Okay.
Here, this is Isaac.
It's Velveeta cookie.
That's right. Isaac and I, we talked about this a little bit before.
We
did. And so this is not necessarily a bad product. It has some whole grains and it doesn't have a lot of added sugar, but we also talked about pairing it with some protein like a yogurt.
Right.
So that would be a great start to your day.
Here's his follow-up. Where is it? Here's his follow-up. This is what he's having after his... So after his cookies, he's having a tub of his ice cream.
Right.
Yeah. All right, let's get serious. What should we be having?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got a lot of dairy represented here, and the main thing that we want to talk about is how calcium, magnesium, iron, and also vitamin D is going to be a great nutrient for your brain health. And so there's some research emerging that low levels of vitamin D are correlating with an increased risk for dementia.
Wow.
And the number one source of vitamin D in the American diet is going to be milk. So if you've got, I've got 3 glasses of milk here, and that's going to provide you, 1 glass provides you with 25% of your daily recommended intake for vitamin D.
Wow, 1 glass?
1 glass.
Does it have to be cow's milk, or can it be other forms of coconut milk?
Almond milk.
Actually,
Almond.
real cows or real dairy milk, that's going to have more nutrients than a milk alternative.
Really?
So really look at those labels, because 1 glass of real dairy milk is going to provide you 9 essential vitamins and nutrients.
Wow.
And is this milk like this? Is it in the same section as everything else, or is it an organic section on the other side of the store?
No, you can get this all within the dairy case, and I've got some great representation for people that are maybe lactose intolerant. So we've got lactose-free milk. We also have yogurt that's going to have a source of live and active cultures to help you digest that lactose. And then we've also got some cheeses like cheddar, Swiss. They're naturally low in lactose.
Okay.
So let's jump over here to our walnuts. So we've heard a lot about the Mediterranean diet and how it's beneficial for heart health, but it may also be beneficial for our brains. And so the Greeks enjoy a lot of fatty fish. They cook with a lot of olive oil. They also eat a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. And so the pink salmon, we've got some olive oil, we've got some berries there, but we also have nuts. Nuts are a great source of omega-3 fatty acids as well as vitamin E, and those are both beneficial to brain health. And then the last thing, so exercise is beneficial to our overall health. It's also going to be beneficial for brain health. So older Americans that walk 1 to 2 miles a day, they have a 35% lower rate of having dementia later in life. And so that's really
Just
beneficial.
a simple walk.
Just a simple walk.
walk around
And
the
1
park.
mile is 2,000 steps. So that's really not that many if you're thinking about it.
Not really.
So also get in some aerobic exercise or walking. Also do some brain games, crossword puzzles, word searches. Those are all going to be beneficial to your overall health.
So, not bad, right?
Ice cream is a great source of calcium, but we also want to be careful of how much we indulge in it. Watch your portion size, add some nuts or some berries as a healthy topping to it.
We'll talk to Bluebell coming up a little later. We've got to go, but we've got more coming up. Thank you, Stephanie, very much.
Weather.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna-
Thank you. That's right.
Let's take
Oh, here,
outside.
you need this?
Let's take outside to the SkyCam network, please. Can we take our camo